Let's bring in our next guest, Janet Ontko. Hello, Janet. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. I thought that was pretty cool. We gave that little plaque to Kiku.
Yeah, we did.
So we'll go down there and we'll see that after when it's displayed.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Tell people what it is that you do, because it's kind of cool.
I do ceramic tiles, basically, with a lot of relief on them, and they have a hanger in the back. I do a lot of welcomes. Oh, can you see the welcome there? Yeah.
To hang on the front porch?
Front porch, by the front door, by the gate, back gate, something like that.
Make a big knocker on the door,
oh, yeah,
too,
certainly would. Yeah. Certainly would.
Big knockers. Right. Right. Let me see the one you got here. This one is probably a very, very popular one.
Oh, it is.
And you make these forms yourself.
Yes, I design the whole original, and I make the mold, and I press the clay into the mold and produce the whole tile.
You know, when I was in school, they still had stuff like ceramics classes, and they had plastic and wood and metal, all kinds of great art things. And this is something maybe we would have done something like this back there. Maybe not as intricate, but is this a lost art?
Well,
I don't see a lot of it.
Not in the valley. You don't see it. You have to go down to go up to the Bay Area. Or the coast, and you see more of it. The Central Valley or Fresno area doesn't have that many ceramicists. There's Mary Cameen, Hazel Olson at Potter's Studio on R Street. There's Craig Easter.
Why do you think that is? It's too hot for a kiln? Or
oh, no.
What is the reason?
No, it's just a dying art. There's not a lot of people going into it. You have to love to do it. There's not really a big local market for it. You have to sell like I do all over the country, and to really make a living out of it.
I've talked to you a few times on this, and I know you do some big projects.
Oh yeah.
The city of Clovis loves you, but is this kind of stress relieving to do this?
Oh, it's wonderful. Especially design work is wonderful because
tell me about the process from beginning to end.
The process: you start with the raw clay. You have a design that you want to do. Usually, I look through some of the books in my library to give me an inspiration or kind of an idea what to do.
Like this, the acorns and the leaves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the writing and the whole works. I get kind of inspired by that, and I look at different typefaces for the writing and kind of put it all together on the clay and add. I start with a blank piece of clay and keep on adding levels of clay, layers of clay, and get it to exactly where I want it. And then I pour a mold off of it from plaster of Paris mold from it, and let it set for a couple of days and turn it upside down, and then it just falls out. The original does. I can't really keep the original, but I can.
Why can't you keep the original? Because
it's plaster dust.
The plaster gets in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does. And so then I just flip the mold over and start pressing clay into that.
And then you pull it out when it's not hard, and then you put it in the kiln?
Yeah, when it's completely dry, you put it in the kiln. And then, well, before that, when it's completely dry, I glaze it. I only fire once to 1950.
What do you glaze it with?
Oh, my own recipe for glaze. It's
you make your own? Interesting.
I make my own. I use silicon, clay, EPK, and wool asconite.
And can you add color to it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's tan. I have 7 basic colors that I use. It's a tan, a white, a green, brown, slate, and evergreen, and heather. And then people pick what color they want, and if they want a custom color, we can go towards that.
It's pretty neat. Did people order these for, say they're doing their bathroom? Say they're redoing their bathroom, Kim. Would people be able to order these and put up in the shower?
Sure.
Like you're going to retile the shower, but you want to put a decorative one or two or however many.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want welcome in your shower, but you can use different. I have different motifs that have different things on them. You can do shells, or we can do fish, or crabs, or seahorses. We can do an ocean theme, or we can do anything.
So, are you saying that most of the ones you do are for outdoor?
Well, I do a lot outdoor things, outdoor signs.
It's quite a bit thicker than what an indoor tile on the wall would be.
It's just because it's handmade. And I want it to be something sturdy enough to last outside.
So they get knocked around a little bit, maybe?
Yeah. Okay. And they're fine.
Now, some of the big things that you've done, like I said earlier, City of Clovis loves you.
Oh, yes. I've done 130 12-inch tiles for them. I just finished that order out this
Where are they
week.
laying those?
All over City of Clovis in the Loma Vista estates, the land developments, the retail locations,
Really?
places like that, yeah.
And they contacted you?
Yeah,
How cool is that?
yeah, that
You
was
say
great.
you sell these things nationwide. Are people finding you on the internet?
Well, they find me on the internet after they've seen me in a shop. Like I sell at Stickley Farms in Stickley Museum at Craftsman Farms in Pennsylvania, and I sell at like the Gamble House in Pasadena.
How did you get that placement there?
Well, sometimes it's word of mouth, and sometimes I do wholesale shows, and the buyers come to the wholesale shows, and they look at you there, and they pick up the information, and they might place an order then and there, or they might wait till they get back to their store to do it. But that's how I get a lot of my orders.
If there's people out there that are watching that maybe want to put in an order,
Yeah, just call me.
Call you would be best, or go to your website
Sure.
or look at some of your work.
Sure, or go to Gazebo Gardens on Tulare. Oh, Tulare, I'm thinking of the restaurant.
Van Ness and Shields.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Van Ness and Shields. And
How
they
many
have
pieces
some
do you have
there.
over there?
Probably about 10.
Uh-huh.
10 pieces there.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And your website, what's that?
It's just janetontco.com.
Keep
That's
it simple, right?
Yeah, definitely keep it simple.
Tell me about some fun ones that you've done.
Oh, I did a kitchen last summer. That was a lot of fun. It was 600 little 3x4 tiles.
Wow.
That was a lot of tiles. They were all hand painted. They were great. There was a lot, and the color difference is what they were looking for. It was a totally green kitchen, and they picked out a color that went with the cabinets, and then we just did it. And since they're hand painted, they all differed a little bit, and it worked out wonderful.
How fun.
And I did a backsplash. for the
Was there
behind the
design
stove.
on it, or was it just colors?
Just colors. The same green, You do, sometimes you glaze a little bit heavier, sometimes you glaze a little bit lighter, some glaze,
For a different
just-
variation
yeah.
in the green? Mm-hmm. How fun.
It was
do you
wonderful.
ever teach people how to do this?
No, I don't. I don't have the patience to teach people. I just get too frustrated, and it's like, do it this way, do it this way. So,
Virgo?
I don't.
Virgo?
Virgo?
Are you a Virgo?
No, I'm an Aquarian.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Like I knew what I was talking about anyway. Okay, Janet Ontko, you can go see her stuff over at Gazebo Gardens.
Yeah.
And don't you have another place in town that's...
Not really.
Okay.
That's
Well,
it.
We got to get you over to All Things Fresno.
Yeah,
That'd be a
definitely.
great place for your stuff. Look up Janet Ontko at janetontko.com, or give her a call at...
230-1855.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Janet, it's always so good to see you.
Yeah, it's
We're
always
going to
fun.
take a quick commercial break and start the second hour of the buzz. Stick around, everybody.